All right, so my friends, welcome. It's time to wade back into the waters of Historic. I'm a little sad about the state of Historic, I'm not going to lie. For those of you who watch my content for a long time, you'll know that I was basically the mayor of Historic pre-Modern Horizons 3. I adored Historic. I thought it was the best format of Magic. An unbelievable playground of brews and really fun stuff, very similar to Modern circa like 2015. Then they added the Modern Horizons cards, and that's no longer true. So
no, you can't. Don't even try.
I don't play Historic that much anymore. But the qualifier coming up this weekend is Historic. I'm qualified for the qualifier, and my best chance to get back on the Pro Tour is probably to play in these Arena Qualifiers. So I'm commentating all the RCs. So here we are, playing some Historic for the first time in a while. And I pulled this list off on tap.gg, where you can download all sorts of lists for free, which is good stuff. And this is a Necro Dominance Sorin deck. So Necro Dominance, of course, busted card in Modern, and turns life into cards, yada, yada, yada. Very good with Shieldred. And looking to use the card draw to assemble the Sorin Imperious Bloodlord combo, but not playing Vein Ripper because Alchemy gave us Saint Alenda, an even better Vein Ripper. 4/7 lifelink. When it ETBs, conjure a card of your choice from the spellbook and put it to your hand, and then play it for free. You get Faith Fetters, Inspiring Cleric, Invoke the Divine, Ritual of Rejection, or that's it. So one of those 4 cards, and then it makes a token if you gain life in the end step. And that life gain can help offset the Necro Dominance, and it's also a very powerful card in general. And so what we have here is just a pretty straightforward Sorin decks, Necro deck, Break Expectations, a little bit of a discard spell, and this is a fun card. So you like Thoughtseize a card, and then give them one of the cards from the spellbook, which is really fun. And then Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, yada, yada, yada. So that's a deck, and we're going to see how it plays. I got to pick a deck for this qualifier. Nicole's also qualified, so we'll probably be playing on our phones or at the convention this weekend, and that's going to be fun. So let's see how it works and see how it goes, then play the deck. Brought to you by Elgato. Elgato partner for many, many years. Elgato user for many, many more years than that. I absolutely adore Elgato. That thing right there is how I do all this. All my sound effects and everything. I have 4 Stream Deck XLs. I also use their face cam, microphone, Wave XLR, capture card, key lights, and much more. It's a wonderful ecosystem, fantastic products, super easy to use, super high quality, and just great stuff, honestly. Every computer should have one of those too. If you work on a computer at all for a decent amount of time, you should have a Stream Deck, full stop. Whether it's gaming, Excel, Word, web design, Photoshop, whatever it is. The extra buttons are incredible. So check them out. Golgari, please use the link in the chat of a description. They do sponsor me, and use the links that they know I sent you there. Use promo code ZZ-Gym, 5% off your order. Elgato partner, and damn proud of it. All right, chat. Coming out of me. Silver says, I have a Stream Deck for my software engineer work and a personal one just for macros and shortcuts. Yeah, awesome. Such a great product. So we're on the draw. We have a 2-lander, effectively, with Push, Thoughtseize, and Abrupt Decay. So Break Expectations, 1 black. Reveal all cards of mana value 2 or greater in their hand. Choose a card and exile it, and they get a spellbook random, like, shitty artifact. Sure. We can keep this, I think. If they have Thoughtseize, we lose. Those Thoughtseize are Trawler, but we can draw land, too. Let's see what happens. Take 5, cast Thoughtseize on turn 1, no big deal. Here's an Overgrown Tomb. We also draw Overgrown Tomb, sure. Pace of Life. They didn't play a 1-drop, so I think we're pretty fine just playing the Break Expectations. See what they got. So, look at that. We got a mirror. Sorin, Pillage the Bog, Abrupt Decay, Assemble the Team. Same ideas to what we're doing. And these are cards of mana value 1 or less. So lands or 1-drops. Take Sorin. They get to draft a card. It sucks because I do like Historic a lot. It really is a bummer, but like, and they've also completely left Historic to absolutely rot. The whole point of Historic is it's supposed to be a digital format where they curate it heavily all the time, and they just never do anything to it. They just do not care. So, big bummer. Assemble the team. Top 30 library. Find a card, put it in your hand. We're going to Thoughtseize them. Cool. First, my name is Jim, Pro Magic player, full-time content creator. Hi there, hello, welcome. And hit the follow button, like, comment, subscribe, support the content if you like the show. Let me know your thoughts on Historic in the chat or the comments. Wishcast says the soundboard and quality of your stream seriously rules. Appreciate that. Hive comes in untapped. Sure. So we'll Thoughtseize. We'll see a hand of Alenda, Relic, Pillage, Decay, Push. Copperline Gorge. What's Copperline Gorge for? I'm taking the Alenda. It's the A+B for Sorin. And even though these cards... We could, like, take the Pillage of the Bog, try and stop them from finding Sorin. Or either just take one half the combo. So let's get rid of that. And... Reanimate's not legal in this format, is it? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't play Hive. So there you go. Jarso and Looting, that makes sense. Yeah. I wish they would just give me the keys to Historic. I'd make that format great. Nerf the shit out of the Modern Horizons cards. And make Historic the wonderful format it used to be. Rip Sorin. Which is kind of fine, actually, because we just have this abrupt decay. So, let's kill this. There's Absence, there you go. That's how you feel about Brawl. What's on Brawl? I feel like Brawl's fine, right? I mean, when you're playing Singleton, like, no one card is that oppressive, right? Here's a Rumble. We're not playing that card either. Rumble finds an Alenda. Rumble's pretty good. It's a mirror, but very different version of a deck. Oh, because we're playing Necropodes and they're not, right? So, we have second engine, they don't. Emperor Bones, possible card too. So I guess that is makes the Alenda in the Graveyard a little scary. We're not playing that card. And they're going to plot a Pillage the Bog. We draw a Dreadbore Pathway. So they have Fatal Push, Abrupt Decay, or Zakin Relic. And they have a look at 8 to 10 cards next turn. I wish I kept this Boggart Trawler in my hand, honestly. But I'm just going to play Shieldred. Let it ride. The main offenders from Modern Horizons. The energy cards. I have to look at the set. I don't know. Energy cards are a big one. Alright, so draw a card. And here's Pillage the Bog for 8. There are fun cards in Modern Horizons 1, 2, and 3 in Historic. But the upper range of the cards, as is the problem with Modern. You know, I think Modern Horizon sets are just like an actual abomination. And I can just choose to not play Modern, but when they infect Historic also. Stuff. And here's the Relic. We draw Necrodominance. Gas. Sick draw. Alright, so... They have Abrupt Decay. We get to draw a bunch of cards on our end step, so... So, Necrodominance. End step. We're going to pay a lot of life. Because we're getting it all back from Shoulder anyway, so... We just want to craft the perfect hand, too. We just gain... Just like... I don't know. Pay 12, so we gain 12. I think paying 17 is, like, actually pretty reasonable. We're going to have to discard a lot of them, but... Let's do Lucky 13. So, boop. And then we gain 1 million life. And then we go to 31. And then we end the turn. We're going to discard land, 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 Fatal Push, Assemble. So we've kept Sorin, Shieldred, Sorin, Fatal Push, Necrodominance. Didn't actually assemble the combo, but we can Sorin and then assemble the team, so. They have Abrupt Decay, Fatal Push, and 2 unknowns. They go to 4. Pretty silly card. Here's Bloom and Marsh. Here's Sorin of their own again with no friends. No friends, Sorin. Max hand has 5 is thanks to the text on Necrodominance. right. That was a cool game. Kind of cool to see the differences in the mirror, where like they're playing non-necro stuff, we're playing necro stuff, and the necro stuff worked out pretty well. So sideboarding is tough here. Abrupt Decay deals with Sorin, but not before they are able to use it to put the thing into play. Decay also does kill Jarsoul, though. I feel like Duress is kind of interesting. Surgical I don't like. Ooze I don't really like. Ritual. Can't Needle Sorin. Stone Damping Sphere. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Alright. We got Duress and Necro. Sure. Hand's not great, but like, hand's gonna get ripped apart anyway, so. Alright, so here's Thoughtseize. They will assumedly take Necro, and then we'll fire back with the Duress. Z-Game says, hey Jim, the ban video was great. Want to push back on Omni ban. I think Omni continues to be a top tier deck when the meta isn't warped around aggro decks. People would actually put reasonable amount of graveyard hate counterspells in their deck. Yeah, Omni's really good. It's a discard spell, actually. Wow. Okay. Like, the Dragon package took the Omni deck to another level. I don't think it needs to be banned, but I think that I would maybe lean towards that. But I think without ban, I think it's totally fine. All right. Right. Historic is Modern Horizon cards or Sorin. Ban Pioneer card or Modern Horizons cards. That is that's the name of the game. So they just say go. I mean, they chose to not hit my Necro Dominance, so that's interesting. They have an Abrupt Decay. They can just do that. They have a Sorin here. Not thrilled the qualifier is historic, I'm not gonna lie.
Join my crusade.
Alright. I don't think we can win. We draw Break Expectations one turn too late. If we Necro, we like Necro and just draw like 5 or something. Most of our hand's bad anyway, so we're taking 8, 9, 10, 11. Sure. Oh my god, that was horrible. Alright, well, then we're going to game 3 here. Pretty bad draw bunch. Already has lifelink. It's not a vampire, never mind. And here's Jarsoul. Alright, sure. That's fine. Alright. Not a very fun game, but is what it is. And we'll go into game 3. Want Surgical Extraction too? I don't think so. One of our discard spells even exiles, so we can't even like Thoughtseize Surgical, so it's fine. On the play. Alright. The sand's horrendous.
Pointless nostalgia.
That's the wrong button.
You know what I want. I've been asking for it for years.
Alright, we're in a mulligan. Oh my god, dude. Come on. Alright, going to 5. Necro, Shieldred, Team, Fatal Push. A pretty easy dump on the Fatal Push. I need Shieldred too. We just keep the Tutor in the Necro. I am not thrilled about this hand, that's for sure. Oh, well, they have Copperline Gorge. Gorge for looting. Discarding Jarsoul and Ulamog the Defiler. The Defiler. Alright, let's assemble the team. And we're just going to take the Elenda. So we have turn 3 Sorin if it works. If it doesn't work, we'll just cast Necro. I guess they're looting Mist. Okay, sure. That's fine, I guess.
I guess you do.
Like I want the 3-2? Just put the body in play. Alright, sure, I suppose. Just a casual, that much power in play. It's our qualifier format, folks. You gotta play it if you want to qualify, so here we are. Alright, on the play. I forgot what I was gonna say. It seemed good, but alright, well, keep this. It's weird they would choose to make Historic the qualifier format when they literally do nothing to the format at all. It is like the forgotten child of Magic. Captain, new sub, welcome. Happy to have you. You're a ball driver now. We got Restless Anchorage. Sure. Sure. Could have made CDH the qualifier more reasonable.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
It's fun why can we have Historic without Alchemy. Alchemy is Historic. The digital cards are fun. Like, I enjoy most of the digital cards. That's not the problem with the format. All right, we're going for it. Spell Pierce be damned.
Oh, it's Lazy Helix! Oh my god!
Oh, you. Your house Markov grows stronger.
Half to exile. Damn, cool. All right, so we get a Swamp. And do I want to draw a card or do I want to get a 3-2? Is it a vampire? It is a vampire. I think it's 3-2. I can't do the digital talk. I just can't do it. Digital cards are mostly really fun. People are just super curmudgeon-y and cranky about everything. All right. Here we go. Plus Sorin. They dealt with the first threat, and now we're in not so great territory. Now that's a card I haven't seen in a long time. Okay. Blessed Alliance. I used to play this card in Jeskai Control in Modern, like a decade ago. Here's Narset.
Mind and body should move in unison. Keep an open mind.
That's pretty good against my Necro Dominance.
Oh, it's Lazy Helix!
I can't do it yet. Never mind.
Oh my god!
Sorry. Hold on. Not there yet. If it was a Vaynard, I could just cast it, but it is not, unfortunately, so. Whiff on the Narset. Narset again.
Hone your prowess.
Remember Pro Tour Chicago last year? Those are the days. Those are the days. If I had first Narset, yes. What about second Narset?
I suppose you think that was terribly clever.
The nerf to Fairy Time Raveler? Okay.
You show remorse. I'll show respect.
Sure. They're gonna minus and draw a card. Okay.
This up as I go.
Sure. So we can just punt our Sorin here and put in Alenda. And then Alenda can... Yes. Opponent can't cast spells during your turn. Yeah. This is the nerf to Teferi. So,
Welcome to the family.
I mean, I feel like hitting Teferi isn't even that important. Like, it doesn't do anything for 2 turns. They have another Narset in hand. Kind of want just bodies in play. Can't draw a card. Just want bodies. Cast the Cleric. Gain some life. Don't cast Supreme Verdict, please. Stops the activation, but like, what activation are you scared of? You know? If they get to their next turn, they can bounce my Elenda, but it's pretty far away. Alright. Not making any land drops. Could have an instant speed Wrath of God. That would stink. We draw Hive of the Eye Tyrant. We are drawing horrendous this game. We draw literally all lands. Alright. We are going to go for the Teferi, I think. They bounce Elenda, so 7 power in play. You know what? I don't think we do, actually. Let me just attack them. We have to commit too many things to this to try and actually guarantee we kill it. It's not even worth it. We're out of swamps, folks. We haven't got no swamps left. Fatal push. Okay. Alright, take 7. Oh, man. Say go. It's where I can bounce token now. Inspiring Cleric. You're my hero. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. How did this happen? As foretold. Okay. I don't want to give them a land because they're kind of massacred, so sure, I guess. Oh my god, is this a joke?
Somebody's playing a prank.
What is going on here? It's not. It's a nerf to Teferi. It's not a. You just leave my stuff alone. This is like a preposterous game of Magic. Just preposterous. It's like I guess maybe we should kill the Narset because now Necro would be a good draw. This is absurd. This is absurd. All right, sure, that's fine.
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
I'm just going to the next game. I don't want to play this game anymore. I've had enough. Okay, so opponent's playing just like Jeskai Control. We're going to bring in Scavenging Ooze, Duresses, Surgical Extractions, maybe? Or let's cut some Fatal Pushes, some Abrupt Decays. And something like this. On the play. Sure. Let's keep this. It's Duressia. Duressia. Their hand is Snapcaster Mage, 2 lands, Flusterstorm, Lorien Revealed, Path to Exile, Narset. Flusterstorm only counters instants and sorceries. I think it's just a Narset. I guess the Path to Exile is annoying if you actually find a target, but They talk about them announcing the last week qualifier to be historic, and then it was Pioneer. Yeah, obviously it's awful. Like, I mean, I played Pioneer. I played the play in and qualified, and like, that was fun. But I prefer if this was Pioneer in general. But all right, so we're not casting thoughts into a Flusterstorm. We're just gonna say go. We drew a Lenda, but we're gonna Lorien revealed. They have the Snapcaster and the Path. I don't know if we can beat that. Like, that was a pretty good draw. Just want to get them to use this Path to Exile. I guess Mage is sweet. So much potential for a Stork to be like the greatest hits of Magic, you know? Alright, so now we need to Thoughtseize this Snapcaster Mage. The Alchemy cards are fun too. Alright, well, Thoughtseize, yeah. Flusterstorm. I will pave it too. So, the good news is they just burned a Flusterstorm for no reason. The bad news is they have Path Supreme Birds in their hand. I don't know how we're actually win the game. Land go. They have Path, Verdict, Unknown. We draw Fatal Push. We can do the Sorin thing, but like we get nothing accomplished by doing that. So I'm just gonna play this freaking Bogger Trawler, I guess. I'm out of basics, so alright. Bogger Trawler, get it done. Hive's good. They're making our deck look very one-dimensional, which I don't like very much. Man, just ugly game. Ugly Magic here. Why hold Sorin? I guess we could just play it and plus it. That's fair. They might have a way to destroy it or kill it or something like that, but Path and Response, sure. Can't take Path this anyway. Whoa, Cassie, you made muffins? Did you make these?
Yeah.
You made the muffins? Come here, dude.
Yeah.
You made the muffins?
Yeah.
Wow, cool. Good job, man. Good job making muffins.
You say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the muffins. Okay, no basics, though.
Look at microphone.
That's a microphone, that's right.
Let's see the spice.
What is going on? Snapcaster Mage. I agree. I fully agree.
Ribbit.
Ribbit, ribbit. Is there a frog in the microphone? Now they have Path to Exile. Take the Verdict. I don't have problems doing it all. Okay, Cassian. Okay, there you go.
Alright, we're going out to the pizza now. What?
I don't want weapons, so
Don't
thank you.
insult yourself.
I know. That's why I'm telling you, not him. Alright, so we give them a treasure chest.
Pizza, Sicilian and grandma says?
No, just Sicilian and plain's fine.
Sicilian.
Alright, so I guess we're just going to do this. We'll just push this thing and play Sorin and plus it. They don't actually have anything, you know, like. Sure, I guess that's. Yeah, I was dumb. I should have still done the other upkeep. That was stupid on my part. Whatever.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Have any basics left? They do. All right. So that was stupid. I gave him a land for free. It doesn't actually matter that much though. So Play Sorin. I mean, now they actually just completely out of everything, so sure. That's some turn. That turn certainly went well for us. I think I want a card. Shieldred's a card. Alright, say go. 2 turn clock, and they have a treasure chest in their hand. I wasn't going to tell Cassie and Perpetual, but, you know. What does this card do? What does this card do? Roll 18? What's happening? What's happening? 3 mana for an artifact. 4, tap, sacrifice this artifact, roll a d20. 1, you lose 3. 2 to 9, make 5 treasures. 10 to 19, draw 3, gain 3. 20 to search for a card, put it in the mouth. I thought this was a mana rock. I didn't read the card. Wow. That is something. They just drew 3 cards and gained 3 life. That's insane. Alright, so we're gonna do this. And we're gonna hive also, right? Yeah, it's not often your discard spell draws your opponent a bunch of cards, you know? Alright, we're gonna attack. We're gonna exile the Horde, I suppose. Just say go. Not gonna play Shieldred into our opponent's possible wrath. This would have gotten lifelink, but not a counter, so it would have been 1 less damage. I don't think the 9/9 matters. Either we win or lose there. So, all right, game 3. Game 3. Sure, I'm in. We'll keep this Trawler. Whatever to the Brewer's Paradise, that is no longer historic. Beast Thoughtseize. I think I like playing Assemble the Team here. They want to counter it so bad. That's fine. Alright. Cast Demonic Tutor, if they let me. If they say Reprieve, sure. That's fine. Just Thoughtseize and do it again next turn. Alright. Or Break Expectations. Let's cast this card first. Or rather than counter this than counter Thoughtseize, so. Alright, their hand is Verdict, Farewell, Teferi, Double Reprieve. Jesus. Alright. I would say that Teferi is our card that we're scared of the most here. Taking Reprieve is not particularly good. They got the chest again. Here's Reprieve. All right, friend, what do you got over there? Yeah, blue-white lands that they got. Treasure chest. Just tapping out for treasure chest. Okay. Let's cast Thoughtseize. The remainder of their hand is Helix, Path, Reprieve, Farewell, Supreme Verdict. Cassie's mad about something. It's a nap. Alright, here's Necrodominance. I draw like 3, I think. And discard extra Necro and assemble the team. So they have Helix, Path, Reprieve, Verdict. Planes. It's a lot of basics too, right? Alright, so no draw for us. Reprieve is pretty annoying against Necrodominance. Reprieve. Might just cast Trawler, yeah. We'll cast Assemble Team, see what happens. They let it happen. I mean, They have the path and their reprieve. Like I want a discard spell. So this is the top third of our library. The remaining 3 Alendas are in the bottom 2/3 of our library. Oh, it's a shuffle. Never mind. So, sure, I guess. Cast the old Boggy Boy. Probably get Reprieve, which sucks, but Reprieve is quite good against Necrodominance. Carl, what do you want, man? Go in your bed. Why are you sitting there staring at me? Being creepy.
Anyone home?
Alright, let's draw like 2 or 3. I think 3. Surgical Extraction? Ugh. Surgical Extraction Reprieve is pretty bad. And so, but we want to like get the card out of our hand. Oh my god. Farewell, Reprieve. I mean, it turns off Snapcaster Mage. It's also extra damage, though. This is fine. Alright, discard extra Sorin. Surgical. Freaking treasure chest here. Here's a Castle Vantress to go on through 3 planes. Alright. I think we're going to break expectations. Still gonna hit the path, unfortunately. But get a little looky-loo. Snapcaster Mage. Okay. Sure, now we're just not gonna cast a spell. Now they just have like actual damage source available. So any spell I cast gets remanded. I shouldn't cast a spell. I'm just gonna play a Lance, just say go draw 2, I guess. Because now they actually have a body in play, and a Helix, and an Anchorage, which is pretty scary. They also have a Magistrate's Scepter. Sure. Play a land. Say go. End the turn. Draw 2. Go to 10. Necro's such a hard card to play. They get a Path their own Snapcaster for red. Alright. They gonna do it? They're gonna do it! Oh, what a crazy person. You already read that bad. Just freaking attack with their 2/2. Alright, sure. Oh, they're gonna reprieve it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Sure. Okay. I think we're in trouble, honestly. I mean, they've got Path, Scepter, Helix, 2 unknowns. We go to 8. They pop the chest, they roll an 8, they get 5 treasure tokens. Silly card. They play a 3rd Anchorage. Now they can animate like all their Anchorages next turn. And they have Helix also. We're dead next turn. Here's Scepter. Okay. Alright. So we're going to Thoughtseize, Shieldred, just gain a bunch of life, I suppose. Or we can Thoughtseize. We're not going to Thoughtseize to start there. Here's Thoughtseize.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Verdict. Verdict's pretty annoying. I think we still Sorin though. Take path, play Elenda, gain a bunch of life, and then we get to Shieldred next turn. So Elenda, we could put a Fetters on one of the anchorages. Doesn't really do anything though. Gain life, draw a card. Yeah, I'll just gain life, draw a card. Gain 4, draw. It's break, expect, sure. That's fine too. That's not bad either. They get a piece of junk of some kind. Say another treasure chest, sure. We get another guy. They can animate. They can animate 2 copies of Anchorage. Get a 5, I think. This card's got to be good. This one right here.
Bingo!
All right, roll the dice. What do they roll? Oh, make sure they gain the life and drew the cards. No! Treasure chest. What's happening? This is one of the games of Magic of all time. That's for damn sure. All right, we're going to try and gain Naya 8 life. We have Shieldred and Necro now. Now we're at 13. Play Counterspell. All right. End my turn. 8 power creature. We're going to draw a lot, honestly. Abrupt Decay can't kill the anchorages. I'm just going to cash this in. We're in pretty good shape now. Yeah, I guess it auto-stacked it the wrong way. I would have had a 2020 in play. I don't think it changes that much, but you're correct. Alright. So it's like Wrath or Bust, right? If they have a Snapcaster... Oh, I'm sorry, the rat's not in the graveyard. All my Karn is laying literally... it's just the mushrooms aren't as bad, that's why. Karn hates mushrooms, too. Here's a Vista.
I will rend the sun from the heavens. Heliod will. I will lift up those around
Okay, that's pretty good. Sure. Elspeth's Sun's Champion is here. I do love that card. And now they can anchorage my Sorin down. That's like fine. Okay. Now what? They're at 15 with 2 cards in hand. They don't map. We just look for another Sorin, I guess. They're ignoring the Scepter completely. We don't hit a Sorin. Where are they? Do I even want to cast Break Expectations? I don't even know if I do. Alright, so they get to go. Once this Elspeth goes off, it's like kind of hard for us to win. Alright. Let's play. Shieldred. Scavenging Ooze. We'll Necro and just draw a bunch of cards. Should I Thoughtseize? I should Thoughtseize, actually. They have 2 unknowns. Yeah, it's bad. Terrible sequencing by me, but whatever. Alright. How many cards in deck? 29. Alright. So we're going to exile. It's got to possibly draw 10,000 cards. I haven't won the game yet. I agree. Alright. Let's get rid of Necro, Land, Necro, Expectations, Extra Alenda. I guess Land. Alright, your turn. Saint Alenda, not so exciting against Supreme Verdict, you know? Or Elspeth Sun's Champion, I suppose. Here's Teferi.
Right on schedule. I've got you.
That's
May
pretty good.
justice bring us peace.
Alright, sure.
Why won't you die?
Alright. Here's Sorin. Here's Alenda.
Millennia to stand down now.
Get Faith Fetters.
Crusade.
Duress first? Yeah, I should Duress first. That's stupid. Oh my god, man. I'm getting punished on every street. I'm Jim. Welcome to the stream. Clearly, I should Duress first. You're 100% correct. Let's look at my Faith Fetters. That's fine. Fetters this thing. It's pretty brutal. Here's Shieldred. We'll assemble the team first also. We are running out of stuff. That is definitely a thing that's happening here. Sure. All right. We're going to say the Ferry costs 4, so... $15 cards left. All right.
Might be a bad idea.
Top card, Snapcaster Mage. Sorin's dead. All right. Still playing Magic here. Somehow, some way. We're going to attack. Cast spells during your turn.
Poor predictable Bart. Always takes rock.
Kill your shit. I don't think they have a spell in their hand. Cast Progress Troller. Exile your graveyard. That is true. We don't actually deck with Necrodominance in play, but it's very funny. And just gonna say go. All right, I've seen better. Sure. Discarding a Overgrown Tomb. Hive is good. Cassian will have to get me pizza. Thanks, Cassian. Appreciate that. Bounce Shieldred. Sure. The Scepter could have taken like 4 extra turns already, I feel like. They just never used this stupid thing. It's game 3. Anchorage. Could have bounced Faith Fetters, didn't do it. Top card's no Snapcaster Mage. Pretty funny. No spells. Still refusing to activate the Scepter. Just all of his spare mana, never uses it. If Shouldered Sorin, they have a Snapcaster Mage. Should we like kill this Elspeth? To try and make sure we don't just lose to it? When they realize they can just get rid of the Fetters in some way? I don't think so. Ambush Viper? Yeah, I might want to use Castle Vantress. I was hovering it over it for the benefit of the stream. I want to be able to read what the card does. Alright. This card's the same as last turn, so... here's a Shieldred. There's a Hive. I don't think we just cast Sorin. Hold the rest too. Alright, well. How about a few more cards? I would say 3. Fun testing for the Pro Tour story. Gab Nassif and Seth Manfield both played Necrodominance at Pro Tour Modern Horizons 3. And it's a fun moment in testing where like they were playing the deck. And Gab was like, Seth, come here. How many cards should I draw in this game with Necro, do you think? And Seth was like, 13. And Gab was like, I was thinking 5. That's how hard to play this card is. Two of the best players in the world are that far off on it. Alright. So, discard 2 lands. So go. Upkeep Vantress, sure. No, it wasn't like a hypothetical question. It was they were in game 4 of a game. Like Gab was playing against, I don't know, whatever, Theo or something like that. And Gab was like, hey, what do you think of the board state? Here's Narset.
There are so many mysteries to uncover.
I think this game might finally end next turn. Nope. Here's Lightning Helix.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Is Arne tall? Yes, Arne is very tall. Okay. We can kill Narset with the Abrupt Decay. They're going to Helix this. And we have just about lethal. How do Reliquary Tower and Necrodominance interact? I have no idea, actually. I imagine timestamps, but...
Anyone home?
My mind needs a rest.
Untap. To arrest you. Pretty sure this is lethal. Helix the Trawler. Got it. Now you go to 9. Fire up the Hive. Look at your hand. Attack you. Of all people, you. Draw your card for turn, please. I would like it if you... I guess that's a card they draw. Oh, no, they could just freaking... I don't remember. Maybe if that's this. They could Snapcaster Helix response to draw step, but I'll take that too. If the card they draw is Snapcaster or Lightning Helix, the game will continue. Until morale improves. We have 8 cards in deck? Sure. Shahar Shanair at the raid. What's up, Shahar? 2-time world champion. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate that. What's up, folks? My name is Jim. Pro Magic player, commentator, full-time content creator. Hi there. Hello. Welcome. We're playing some Historic as we prep for the... I should exile the Helix. You're right, yeah. Prep for the qualifier this weekend. This game has lulled me to sleep. I am a shallow husk of a man trying to play this rest of this game out. Top? Karn's interested. All right. Lose 2. They still lose. We just attack them. Like... Sorry, folks. Opponent says, I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. 1 land can block, but the Hive will get through. So, untap. Sorin can... Oh, can't stack the Vampire. This can gain life, destroy Arbiter enchantment, gain 4. That doesn't anything either. Alright, so... Alright, just coming in. We're not dead. Not there yet. They'll have another draw. Attack you. Exile the Helix this time. Now they have the Alliance anyway, but... Sorin plus on Hive doesn't give a counter. And they have multiple lands to block with, so you can't do that either. Alright, here you go. We now have 2 Hives in play, so they're at 1. Here's Sorin. Put in a Lenda.
I guess you do.
Draw a card. Say go. Are you dead yet? How many cards in my deck? 4 cards? I want them all. Your turn. Oh, wait, you're surgical. So now Snapcaster's no longer an out. Should I surgical response to the draw step probably for Alliance? Yeah. So we'll let this resolve and then surgical. They can't possibly have any outs anymore, right? Like... They have to, whatever card they draw has to gain. They top again? I actually just want to see what it is. So, the correct play here is a Surgical Extraction Blessed Alliance. But I just want to see what they draw. Because whatever the card they draw is to gain life, so I'm letting it happen. I'm doing it for content. I don't even get to lose this game with 2 Hives in play. So, what is it? It's a Helix. Okay, sure. Yeah, because, like, that keeps them alive, but why is there a Magistrate Center on the battlefield? It's thanks to the Alchemy Thoughtseize. And they probably could take it next turn this game if they spent some mana into it, but they just never did, so.
Game. Blouses.
All right. I guess. Sure. That was the thinnest 2-0 of all time. I don't want to play this deck anymore. We went 2-0, and I feel like we literally lost both games. Like, you just... I feel like we shouldn't have won either game by any metric at all. I don't think Necro is good enough in this deck or in Historic without the pitch spells that Modern has. An hour for 2 matches. Everyone's a loser. I'm not going to play this deck at the qualifiers weekend. So more to go on stream. YouTube folks, I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.